Hi everyone, how's it going? Kirsten here. I'm just trying out a brand new device that I bought so that it can be hands-free and do stuff, so let me know if you guys can hear me, how everything's going. When you pop on, just let me know, say hi. Oh, my dog is about to bark, don't mind him. So I'm just going to be pointing, I'm just going to move it up a little bit so you guys can see me a bit better. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. One of the first things that I want to show you guys is one of our most coveted products, okay? So what that is our Enviro cloth. Okay, so this is our microfiber cloth that you hear a lot of people talking about. I'll just show you the size here. Okay, so that's what it looks like. On the tag, one thing I want to point out is you'll see that they're labeled. So sometimes people are worried that they won't know what to do with the cloths, and they are labeled. And if you see here this back lock, hi Christina, this back lock here is what our anti-bac or our silver means when that silver is in the cloths, okay? So a couple things that make our microfiber different from your average stuff that you, hi Alita, from the average stuff that you would buy. A couple things. So to be microfiber, technically cloths only have to be 1/6 of a human hair, okay? So Norwex cloths, though, they are 1/200th of a human hair. So when you actually get to hold these and when you hold them wet, you really do feel the difference in the density of the cloth. So that's one of the biggest components that I notice. Along with that, like I said, with that back lock, that's our silver. So our micro silver is embedded into the cloths in a liquid state. So it's kind of like adding cream to a coffee. You can't separate it. And that's what helps the cloth stop bacteria from spreading. So when you use our cloths wet, when you pick up 99% of bacteria, and when you wring them out and rinse it and leave it to dry, the silver goes to work and basically smothers any bacteria that's in the cloths. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk over and get this cloth wet quickly, and then I'm going to show you guys a demo. I'm going to point the camera down so you can kind of see what I'm doing with my hands. So I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Alrighty. So the reason I like to start with this cloth, guys, is this is our, I like to say E for everything cloth. Use this to clean my counters, my tub, my toilets, anything you can think of. Now think of our fibers kind of like bike spokes. So they're kind of like this. So most cloths, when you wipe surfaces, just kind of brush the surface and swipe things around and just smudge it all around, okay? Oh, you can't say anything, Christina? Has it been green the whole time? Just wondering, let's see here. I'm just gonna move the camera and see if you can see better. Can you see anything now? Or like, has it been same? Okay. Has it been green the whole time, or have you guys been able to see me at all? Oh, it's glitching? Okay. Okay, I wonder if that's just Facebook Live right now. Let me take it out of my device quick and just see if it makes a difference. Just 1 sec. Okay. Any difference now? I'm good now? Okay, cool. I just exited out of the digi thing, so so I was just basically holding up the cloth. Nothing special happened yet, guys, so don't worry about it. Thanks for letting me know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this cloth in half. Now, one thing I like to show people, and I'm just going to point downwards so you guys can see. So this is our Norwex cutting board. It's made out of rice husk. Very durable, doesn't get those scratch marks in it. Has a little spot here to collect juices. And then the bottom's actually silicone, so it doesn't move around when you're cutting, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab some raw chicken that I have here, and I'm going to wipe it on the board. Now, a lot of people, when they work with raw chicken, their first thing is going to be is to go grab a Lysol wipe or something like that. So what I'm going to do is, as you guys can see, it's raw. I'm just going to actually rub it on the surface of the cutting board. Okay, the whole way across. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. And then I'm going to show you guys a test where I'm going to swab both sides and show you the difference. So what these swabs are here is they test for proteins left behind on a surface. So green meaning good, purple meaning that there's still bacteria left, which is what we want to get rid of, right? So I'm just going to grab a Lysol wipe to show you guys the difference. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you take a look at the back of these things here, they actually tell you that you need to leave the surface wet with this for 10 minutes and then rinse with water for it to be antibacterial. So I was super surprised to hear that. I never knew that that was a thing, and a lot of people don't follow those instructions. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just grabbing a wipe, bear with me. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take this wipe, I'm just going to fold it in 4, just like I do with my Enviro cloth. Okay, and I'm going to wipe this side of the cutting board. Okay, so I wiped that side. Okay, and you can still see the soap residue, so that's all staying on surfaces when you guys use these products, right? So now I'm going to take my swab, haven't touched it, the liquid's still on the top, and I'm going to swab this surface. Okay, and then I'm going to stick it in here, and then all I'm doing is I'm just breaking the top. I'm breaking the water to go in. Okay, so this is what color it will be. Sorry, it'll be green to start. Okay, the longer it sits, the longer it'll be testing. So I don't know if you guys can see. I'll put my hand behind. Do you see that purple? Yeah, I'm just trying to focus it for you. Okay, so see that purple? That means right away it's picked up bacteria on the surface. And we're going to let that sit for a little while and just see what kind of color that this changes to. Okay, the other side, I'm going to grab my Enviro cloth. Okay, and I'm just going to wipe the side the same way I did with this one. Okay, so I'm just wiping it. I'm leaving it the same face up. Because of our anti-bac and because of the way our fibers are, there's no cross-contamination. So I could technically go use that and clean another surface in my house. Okay, so I'm going to take this swab here. I'm going to swab this side that I just did the Enviro cloth with. Okay. Same thing, I'm just going to break it in. Push all the liquid in. As you can see, it's still just a bright green. Okay, and I'll leave that for a while too to make sure that the test is fair. But I'm just going to kind of show you guys the difference in coloring. Okay, so as you can see, the one with the Clorox wipe, the actual liquid in it is turning like a purpley gray. The Enviro is still green. So I'm going to leave that for a while though, just for it to be a fair test, and put it to the side. Another thing I want to show you guys, just to show you how much I do, I'm just going to put it up, just how much I trust these cloths. This actually grosses a lot of people out, so I'm sorry if you're vegetarian or you're squeamish. I'm actually going to grab the chicken with my fingers, okay? I'm going to toss it back in, and I'm actually going to wipe my hand just on my Enviro cloth, okay? And then I'm going to lick my fingers. So, not worried about cross-contam. I know that the fibers have picked up any of the bacteria left by that chicken, and I feel completely safe with that. So, this is going to be the same cloth that I used to clean the windows. I know one of you guys, I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry, wanted to see the windows so that they're not smudged or smeared. I'm going to save you so much time and money on Windex, you can completely get rid of it. So, okay, I'm just going to hold these tests up again here. So again, okay, this green one right here, that is just the Enviro cloth and water, okay, nothing else. This is your Lysol wipe. So I'm hoping you guys can see the difference as much as I can here, okay? And if you look at the other side here, you're seeing that it came in contact and it went bright purple. Okay, so I'll leave those again. Now, just to show you guys though that I didn't kind of mess with the test, I didn't pre-do anything to the swabs to mess with it, I'm actually going to touch this good one from the Enviro cloth right to the chicken so that you guys can see it would have the same reaction if in fact there was anything left behind, okay? So again, if you look at this one, I know it hasn't been sitting quite as long, but it's still bright green. So all the way around, still bright green. Okay, nothing's changing, it's not going purple, anything, okay? But I'm going to touch it to the chicken so you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm just going to stick the chicken record on the board. Okay, so I'm actually going to touch the swab right to the chicken. Okay, I'm going to put it down so you can see it a little more. Okay, right, and you can see it's going purple right away, the liquid, right? So I'm going to dip it in, shake it around. Okay, and you guys can see the same thing happened when I touched it to the chicken breast as what was left behind when I used a Lysol wipe. And if you can see that, the purple and the murkiness. So if I compare, this is the one that I just touched right to the chicken breast, and then this one here is the one that I used after using a Lysol wipe. So they're pretty similar in color, right? Really murky, really purple. So there you go. So I'm just gonna get rid of this chicken, and then I'm gonna use the same side, and I'm actually just gonna wipe down the board because I don't trust the Lysol side, so I'm just gonna use my Enviro, make sure that's nice and wiped off, and then I'm good to go. All right, so that's it for my first video. If you guys want, comment below on your thoughts. Let me know maybe something you learned about these cloths, maybe any remaining questions you still have, and I'm gonna scoot into the bathroom to show you guys my next little video. So thanks so much, and I'll see you guys soon.